Pretty much anybody could usually benefit from some amount of yoga practice. But I do think it has to come from someone's own inspiration. I think that there's a lot of folks who would be interested in doing yoga practice, but are a little bit intimidated by the scene, They think, they see pictures of people doing certain poses, and they think, oh, I can't do that, that's not for me. And that's why I opened the center. This is an alternative to the boot camp styles that are, predominant.
Some places I think you feel you have to know it already to get started, and here you didn't. So you can just walk in anytime, take a class, feel comfortable, and leave with a great knowledge of what you're doing.
The classes here, they come out of a tradition of practice that it's designed to adapt to an individual's needs. So you're never going to be doing anything to your body that would in any way hurt you or make you feel inadequate.
I love the fact that this is not achievement-oriented yoga or gymnastic-oriented yoga, but feeling better-oriented yoga.
There are different ideas about what advanced yoga is. And to some schools, advanced means being able to do all kinds of crazy pretzel positions with your body. So here we're using simpler forms, functional body movements, and foundational poses as opposed to big flashy displays. It's not so much about push and trying to get somewhere or make something happen. It's more a process of easing accumulated difficulties and tensions so that we feel better and we enjoy being here more.
It's this idea that it's more about the breath and it's more about you being in tune with your body than it is about trying to get deeper into a pose just for the sake of getting deeper into the pose. I've been in a lot of classes that were very they were intense, and I left feeling worse than when I came. I leave here and I feel immediately much better. I feel much more calm about myself and my life, and that's sort of the point, isn't it?
I think most people have some amount of pain and difficulty that they're experiencing, and yoga practice is a very effective and practical way to ease that.
I've become more flexible, stronger, but also just calmer in my everyday life. I teach for a living. I teach 9th graders, so they're crazy and hormonal, and I just find myself being so much more calm and able to deal with them.
We're doing things that are making the body strong and flexible, but the way that we go about doing it is also a practice of thought and behavior. So if you're struggling or you're straining or you're forcing or you're having a crappy time while you're doing it, in theory, you're practicing struggling and straining and having a crappy time. And most of us know how to do that well enough already.
I feel like I'm able to deal with challenges in my life in a much more calm and patient way. And it's definitely a direct result of coming here.
As someone who has been able to feel better about myself and life through yoga practice, I take a lot of joy in facilitating other people doing the same thing.